go. Yep. All right. Hey guys, it's Warriors NRL Fanatics here. Back today with this live tipping video for week one of the finals. It all kicks off this week. Some very massive, big games coming up, and joining me is the NRL Daily. So, why don't you introduce yourself, the NRL Daily, for those of you who don't know who he is? Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself, and yeah, what
Okay, so on Instagram, I post NRL news, fixtures, results, and everything just on Instagram, just at NRL Daily. Yeah, that's basically what I do. Been trying to post different things, trying to expand using Twitter and podcasts lately. But yeah, that's me.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, so yeah, let's get into the finals, NRL finals for week one. Massive games coming up, and it's all kicks off on Friday, the 10th of September. It's the Melbourne Storm versus the Manly Eagles, and it's at Sunshine Coast Stadium up here in Queensland. 7:50 p.m. Australia time kickoff. NRL, how do you think this game's going to go between the Melbourne Storm and the Manly Seagulls? Because it's an interesting matchup for both these teams. Obviously, with the Melbourne Storm, they won the minor premiership, and the Manly Seagulls, they finished in the top four. So, how do you see this game going, and your key players and predictions?
Okay, with this game, I've got the Storm. I feel like they're going to bring a lot of power just coming forward through the finals, trying to get into that next round straight away and skipping that week. Do they skip a week? Or they jump through or something? I'm tipping them by 10. Yeah, I've got them by 10 points with my anytime try scorers being Remus Smith and Tommy Turbo. And then
I
feel like
I'm going to say for this game. Yep.
Okay. I feel like the key players for Manly going into this game are just Turbo, DCE, and Kieran Foran. I feel like they're just going to lead that side with their leadership and just bring forward, trying to get as many points on the board. While with Storm, I've got Pappenhausen, Munster, Hughes, Grant, Brendan Smith. They're all going to step up and just beat Manly.
Yep. So, for me, I've gone with key players for Melbourne. It's probably going to be with Cameron Munster, Jerome Hughes, and Brandon Smith, and Harry Seagulls. Key players for them is with Tommy Trbojevic, Ruben Garrick, Daly Cherry Evans. I'm going to say Kieran Foran and Jason Sabb, as well as Olakuatu as well for key players. Anytime try scorers, I'm going to go with Remus Smith and Olam. And for Manly, I'm going to go with Morgan Harper, Ruben Garrick. And this one, I'm going to tip an upset, actually. I think this could be a game where there could be an upset. And I'm going to go with the 4 points. Yeah, I think Manly are a massive chance. And I'm going to give them a bit of a chance here. And I think they cause an upset. So, yeah, by 4, I can do it, actually. I know everyone will be tipping Melbourne this week, but I think Manly are capable of causing an upset in this one. Last time these two teams played, it was very close. Manly almost beat Melbourne as well a couple of weeks ago, so there's always a good chance here they could possibly do it. So, yeah, I've gone with Manly, and so you've gone with the Melbourne Storm by 10 points. So, yeah, moving on to Saturday, 11th of September. It's the Sydney Roosters versus the Gold Coast Titans. Gold Coast Titans, obviously, their win over the Warriors, 44 points to nil, which for me was one result because I went to that game. But it was a good result for the Titans because it's their first finals since 2016. And the Sydney Roosters have had a good season, finishing in 5th spot. You know, a lot of injuries, a lot of players retiring. But this game has been played at Queensland Country Bank Stadium up in Townsville. How do you think this game will go? Do you think the Roosters will be far too good here, or do you think the Titans can cause a bit of an upset?
I personally think Titans are going to get away with the upset with this one. I feel like Roosters, they have lots of injured players. Like every week, they've been getting injured players since the start of the season. I'm tipping the Titans by 4 points, so a very close game, but I feel like Titans are going to get away with a win. And anytime try scorers, I'm going with Teddy and Fafita. Obviously, they're beautiful ball runners. Yep. Fafita's a very strong man, can get past anyone. With the key players for the Roosters being Lachlan Lamb, JWH, and for Titans to get them the win, I reckon Fogarty, Fafita, and Taylor for those key players. What about you? Nice to meet you, mate.
I think the Roosters will probably win. Look, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if the Gold Coast Titans cause a bit of an upset here, but I'm going to stick with the Roosters. I've got a bit more trust in the Roosters, even though without those players out, they've still got the capability to win this one. So, for me, key players, obviously with James Tedesco, Daniel Tupou, and the likes of Victor Radley as well, back from injury as well. So he's returning into the Roosters side. And for the Titans, obviously with David Fafita and Tino Farmasili and Moati Fotuaika as well. So, they keep us the Gold Coast Titans. They to cause an upset here, but I'm going to go with the Roosters. Anytime try scorers, I'm going to go with James Tedesco, Josh Morris, and Adam Kieran, as well as a roughie here of Lockham. So, those are my anytime try scorers. And I'm going to go with the Roosters to win by 12 points. So, Roosters to win for me in this one. So, it should be a very interesting game because the last two times both of these teams have played, I believe the Roosters came away with a 1 point victory. So, I think it was a couple of months ago there. But it should be an interesting game, that one. So, moving on to the second game game is on Saturday. Is the Penrith Panthers and the South Sydney Rabbitohs, and this is at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Again, these two teams have, for as many times this year, now this is the third time this season they've met, and obviously the Panthers have had the wood on them. They've had won the last two games over the Rabbitohs, but this game has been played at Queensland Country Bank Stadium, and it is a third versus second matchup. So third versus second. The winner obviously will go in the next week. The loser will have to play the following week. So how do you see this game going? I think this will be very hard. This is a hard game to call, but how do you see this one going?
For this one, without Latrell, I've definitely got Panthers. I just see Latrell just leading the team, and I feel like if Latrell was actually in the side, I would have had Rabbitohs definitely. But with Brent Naden being in, he's been a very good ball runner on the wing. You got Charlie Staines coming back in from last game. But with Rabbitohs, with them resting a lot of players, they've got back Adam Reynolds, Alex Johnson, Murray, Walker, Cook, Gagai, Burgess, and a few more. But I've definitely got Panthers, I'm going to say by 6 with Panthers. Not as large of a gap, but I feel like it will be a close game. The key players for the Panthers, obviously got to be Matt Burton, Toe, Jerome Luai, and Nathan Cleary. I feel like they're going to lead the team. I also feel like Tavita Pangai Jr. will also push forward, just coming off the bench with those good training. And then with my anytime try scorers, I've definitely got Brian To'o. And for the Rabbits, I've got Alex Johnson.
Yep. All right. So, for me, from my point of view, look, I think, Penrith do have the wood over Sydney. Rabbitohs do have some very handy acquisitions in there with the likes of Cameron Murray, Cody Walker, They're pretty much strength lineup on the pack, besides the Latrell Mitchell, which is a big loss for me in terms of. Look, key players for me for Panthers, obviously Nathan Cleary, Brian To'o, James Fisher, Andrew Loy, and the likes of Matt Burden and Episode. Well, for the Rabbitohs, I'm going to say Cody Walker and Adam Reynolds and Cameron Murray as well. So, yeah, for me, anytime try scorers, I'm going to go with Brian To'o, Stephen Crichton, Dylan Edwards, and my pick and margin for this one is the Penrith Panthers to win by 8. Should be a very close game, should be a good contest. I think the Panthers will do enough. Very good game, actually, of the finals for me, the Rabbits and Penrith game. But moving on to Sunday, the 12th of September, it is the Paramedic Eels versus the Newcastle Knights. This one's played at Brown Park in Rockhampton, so good to see their game being taken up there. But how do you see this one going between both of these teams, Paramedic Eels and Newcastle Knights? For me, Newcastle Knights are coming into the finals a bit in an up and down sort of form. I believe that the Newcastle Knights are probably fortunate to be in the finals. But what are your thoughts on this one?
With this one, I totally agree with you. Knights are definitely fortunate to be in the finals. I don't think teams who are losing more games than they're winning should be in the finals. But I feel like it will be a decently close game with Para being kind of out of form lately. But they have been resting the players last week, like Gutho, Dylan Brown, Papali'i, and Paulo, Campbell Gillard, Moses, and a few more. And I feel like Parramatta will win by, I'd say, 10. So kind of close, but I feel like at the end, Knights will kind of give up towards the end of the match. With my anytime try scorers, I'm going to definitely say probably Blake Ferguson. I feel like they're going to get out to the wing for him. I don't think they can control him outside. He hasn't been playing as many games as he would have liked in first grade, but I think Eels will definitely turn up to the game and put everything they have into it. And I will definitely have Kalen Ponga down as the anytime try scorer for the Knights. And for the key players for the Parramatta Eels, I'm definitely going for Gutho, Moses, Ferguson, Isaiah Papali'i, and Junior Paulo. And for the Newcastle Knights, I definitely have Kalen Ponga, Bradman Best, Mitchell Pearce, Clifford, and Jaden Brayley, and Tyson Frizzell for the key players to try and push them through that game. But I've got Para for this one, and I think they'll get on to the next stage in the finals. And yeah, what about you?
Yep. All right. So, for me, I'm going to take key players for Paramedic, Mitchell Moses and Clinton Gutherson and Dylan Brown. And for Newcastle Knights, I'm going to say Mitchell and the Saifidi brothers as well. So, the Saifidi brothers are back this week. They're named in the team for Teamless Tuesday this afternoon. So, they're very much key players for Newcastle if they're to cause a surprising victory for me. Anytime try scorers, I'm going to go with Blake Ferguson, Hayes Dunstan, Sean Lane for Parramatta. So all three Parramatta players for anytime try scorers. I think the Eels will be far too good here. I just don't see Newcastle scoring enough points to Parramatta team. I'm going to go with the Eels to win by 20 plus here. I think they'll be far too good. But so that is the tips. So why don't you go through your tips again? For those of you who have missed it, just go through your tips and I'll go through mine.
Okay. So for the first game, 10th September on the Friday at 7:50 p.m., it's Storm versus Eagles. Yep. I'm definitely going for Storm with this one. Just feel like they're going to come on top at the end. I feel like it will be a really close game though. Then for the next game on Saturday, I feel like the Titans will cause a upset with the bets being $1.25 to $4 for the Titans to win. But I do believe in the upset. Those key players just turning up to win for the Titans. Then for the next game on Saturday, 7:50 p.m., I've got Panthers over the Rabbits. Rabbits are losing their X-Factor player who can really change the game in an instant. So I feel like Panthers will win that one by 6. And then on Sunday, 4:05 p.m., I got the Eels over the Knights. But I feel like it'll be closer than everybody thinks. That's my tips for the finals week 1.
Thanks to the NRL Daily for coming on and giving us tips. But I'll just quickly go through mine before we finish off. So my tips were, let's go through it here. So I went with Manly Seagulls to win by 4 points. The Sydney Roosters by 12 points. The 8 and the Paramedic Eels to win by 20 plus points. Yeah, that wraps it up for NRL tips for finals week 1. Good luck to everyone's teams this week featuring the finals. May the best team win there. Don't forget the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below. Like the video as well. And last things first, don't forget as well to go check out the NRL Instagram. Go and follow his Instagram page, which is at NRL Daily. I'll put a link in the description below. But thanks, guys, for watching. And yes, I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.